Hello, welcome back to another video. I had to delete the first video just because, yes, that's how life works, I guess. I have originally I planned on going for a walk by myself, though. That did not happen. Sometimes I want to walk by myself, but it is what it is. Let's just take this view, but slowly. Then we'll go slowly in this way too. Then we'll walk this way. I try to keep my camera straight as possible. And there might be a little bump and ups and downs, but there's Mango. Let's zoom into him. There's lots of things that's been going on in my life that, like, I believe in God and Jesus, I do. Over there, what they're protesting, no, that's wrong. Which it's right and wrong at the same time, because protesting Jesus, yes, you should do that. Protesting something else and other things, no. This is what I would like to talk about today. The devil has most of you distracted on most things. Most things don't come from God and Jesus. You think they do, but no. Because the devil tries to trick people. He tries to deceive you. Like, which, this is not AI, of course it's not. It's just a really good camera, so if it looks like AI, it's just like a really good camera. That's why it may look that way. High quality cameras are good to use because it's not even fall yet and leaves are gonna grow on trees. Haha. Haha. Funny, right? I can already see that taking place. Why does the devil have everyone distracted from not knowing the truth? Just because it's how things are in this world, you just don't know. you could live 700 years and that stuff, and Mingo, I saw him there. Mingo? Buddy, where are you? Come back this way. Okay, buddy. He'll leave the spores. Mingo, come back this way, buddy. I'm really not sure what to talk about right now, people. Now, this is a good field and everything. About AI's stuff. Or not AI, but solar panels. If you see solar panels, I guess. But I don't think that's going to happen. Not at all. Where would they even generate the solar panels? I don't picture that in my mind, not at all, with these fields or anything. Gotta go this way. Like I said, the devil has most people distracted just because the schemes that we just don't know. We don't. God and Jesus is good, but the control of our things is not good. My mind, I believe at some point they will try to control us. I'm sorry to say that, but right now I don't think, and don't get me wrong, that I watch these time travelers and these are good time travelers. Oh shoot. I hope I don't get trouble for saying time traveler. I have said that once and they have just censored me because I said time traveler. Gotta be aware. Time traveler. I don't know if you believe. Then they have these Mandela effects. Time travel. Butterfly effects. Time travel. And I'm not trying to say time traveler that much, because if I do, and if I get censored for it, sorry. They don't want you to know the truth. Not at all. Because do you say something, they're gonna censor that on your video. I do believe Mandela effects are real, and why we have time traveler. Everybody has that capability to time travel, but you would need like a time travel machine. And we tried to create stuff back then, and lots of it goes into science. These are smart kids too, but I'm like, I'm not dumb really, not a dumb person, because I like to watch the movie back then, and I realized something. You don't have to always ask for people's permission, and don't get me wrong that I follow God and Jesus. He tells me, like, what should I do, God and Jesus? Should I ask or not? And the skunk? No way that's skunk, is it? What the heck is that moving? What is that moving? A flower or what is it? I can't see whatever that thing is. And if it's a flower, it's a flower. If it's something else, then it's something else. But I think it's just a flower. Oh. That was weird. There might be a few videos that I will put into today's video because it's going to be long or short, depending on the video. Okay, we're back with another video. Like I said, this may go into 3 videos if possible, with the 12-minute mark or less. Could be 4 videos, 5 videos, don't know yet. But you have to realize that there is things in this world that we just don't know about. And like I said, with science, when you're experienced with science, you gotta be careful not to mix the wrong ingredients, or you would end up with something else than a time travel potion. Good boy. Good boy. You're a good boy. That's a good boy. I'm sorry, I was talking to Mango. Right now, what the world's getting into, I see the possibilities of it. I don't like it. But that time traveler said, you can think about something else than that, and it would change our reality. I don't think that would be the case, really. There's so many possibilities that's going to happen. I don't think it's funny. Not at all. What I'm going to find someday, AI systems controlling people. No, it's not going to be nice either. It's going to look nice, though. It's going to look nice. They won't control you. Then I wondered if it was like in a virtual reality system. Like, virtual reality system, really? No. If this is real life and me filming real life, whoever made the cameras to work, then they made the cameras to work. That comes in pretty good. What else supposed to be gonna talk about? You have to realize what's from God and Jesus or not, because the devil always tries to deceive people of what's real, fake. So we was having a good time kayaking. It's not because my brother said something to me. It's because it was raining that day, but my dad thinks it's something different. It was just because it was raining that day, that's all. So I didn't take many pictures, and I couldn't get the farther back people. I could have, did that and turned around. Did not even think about that. Was just having so fun. I didn't even think about turning around and taking their pictures, I guess. Next time I will. Which I believe in God and Jesus, of course. And try and figure out what's the right way to go about this, because it's like my brother said something to me. So is he a stupid person? Maybe. You don't have to ask for people's permission all the time. That's what my dad's saying. I would have took pictures of them too, but I don't know why. Did not. Here's the power line. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you can a little bit. I don't know. Yes, I like this camera, and yeah, I'm probably going to use it in winter. Don't doubt about that, but because winter is my favorite holiday. So I was wrong about us being in Florida the other day. If you have saw that video, I do apologize. apologize unless we're actually in Florida in the United States upside down. We could be. They just haven't told us that. If we were upside down, then no. I do believe that we're not upside down, we're just flipped. We're flipped around. So if we're flipped around and upside down, that would be interesting. This may have to go into a third video at some point. We just don't know what's the true potential. I haven't ever saw or stay up above with the drone. I would like to, but just because we haven't ever saw above there. And that, why is there blue there showing reflecting blue and not something else? There's clouds there, and this is Earth, so we can't see above there. And I do believe this is round, but it's flat. But when you look up, it looks to be like a round ball. But that's how our eyes deceive us sometimes, because if this is round or flat, then that would be interesting, because what we thought was to be which I know of, like round and a dome, we would have to be flat, round, and like a dome, and that would be like sphere cut in half, right? We could be cut in half, but because I believe the states that are on the other side of the world, they're not down there, they're over that direction or that way. They aren't over there, they are over there, not over here. So yes, we would have to be flat because of that reason. If we weren't flat, then that would be a problem. I like to record cars. You don't have to ask to record cars, ask their permission. So I always film the sun and that. Sometimes I don't. 1, 2, 3, one more 4, video. 5. Then this is gonna end, and if I cut off for saying something, sorry. It's just because I took multiple videos and it cuts off. So that sun, it's shaped like a star. How? Don't know. Don't know. It's like, I enjoy life. I like being outside. What I don't like, it's about like me. I try to look forward to some things, and it's like, no, I shouldn't put my life on that. I should more like put my life on what I feel is right. But we can't do that all the time. When we try to, it's like something always gets like in the way, or something happens, or something else. You just don't know. You might be a good person, but still, it's like, what did we do wrong for you to treat us that way, right? It could be just them. I don't tell people anything. Yeah. I'm just not going to go there with people anymore. If I do take their pictures, I'm just going to blur out the people that I like or don't like. Yep. Because me taking pictures, it's okay, but there's objects and tools to blur out people. I don't know. I think there was other people there, but they did not. They like covered that camera like that back there. Yes, they had cameras in the 1990s. Lawn movie. This winter I do plan on making the recreation of the movie we're trying to with my camera. I have did it with my phone. Now it's time to do it with my camera this year and set the tree in the same spot. 2 years it's going to be in the same spot. Next year it's going to be somewhere different. What's it somewhere different? I'm not sure what the meter mode is for. I don't know what that's for. I think it's just to focus onto something. There's a sun, and that's not normal for it to be like that. I just get tired of the world just not treating me good. I'm a good person and everything. I believe in God, Jesus, so you shouldn't treat me bad, like, or something like that. Talking about other people. even in my family. Whoever it may be, they don't need to treat me bad. Like, there's things that we struggle with every day, of course, but me, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, why would you try to bring me down? Why would you get angry at me? Why would you just feel like I'm not a good person, that I don't need to be in your life, or you don't need to be in my life just because? And it's like, when you do something good for people, some people don't appreciate it. Some people do. I don't know. There's lots of things out there that I really can talk about, but it's like, I shouldn't, because I don't know. There's secrets out there, there's stuff out there. Don't know. But those people that try to bring you down, don't let them do that. If they're no good people, then I do appreciate them, but I hope they make it to heaven and not somewhere else. The fireplace really scares you. There's many fireplaces, but there's fireplaces even on Earth somewhere else. Many fireplaces. Because that's a fireball. The sun. There's two suns, actually. There could be 3 suns, but I don't know. There is 3 suns. There's 3 suns. So you have the sun right there, then your dad calls you son. Why? But it's spelled different than that son. That's spelled S-U-N. Son, like me, is spelled son, S-O-N. Then the other son, Jesus, the Son. How is he spelled? That's a name. But he is the Son of God. And God's Father, Mary's the mother. So you would have had to have brothers and sisters, of course. How could you not have brothers in this lifetime? I don't know what they did. I don't know if his brothers were perfect, not perfect. We just don't know. Could be other sons than that son. There could be like another son that looks exactly like that. We just don't know. If this video ends and it ends and cuts me off, okay. There's a windmill over there, we'll film that. That's gonna be the end of this video pretty soon. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you later next time. We'll be back with more videos. We'll talk longer next time, maybe. I just don't know. This video is gonna end at some point, whether it's later now. That's why when we're gonna get here, it's gonna cut me off at some point. It's a nice walk. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice walk and everything. Nice. We're gonna go inside.